Hey folks, another day with some pretty heavy rain in parts of the valley. The next half hour we'll look at the rainfall totals based on Doppler estimates. But in the meantime, here's what radar looks like now. That big rain that was up in northern Hidalgo County is spread northward out of the valley now. It's up into Jim Hogg and Brooks counties, just to the west of Encino, north of San Isidro. We come back into the middle part of the valley. One little shower right here. Here's Weslaco. There's Donna. This is I-2, so it's just north of I-2, pushing off very quickly to the west. Doesn't amount to much, but a brief shower, so it's not quite done for the day just yet. Now, future track indicates there could be an isolated shower overnight, but not much. For the most part, mostly cloudy. But during the afternoon tomorrow, scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunder shower once again. Hopefully anything that pops up will be out of here in time for football tomorrow night. And then Saturday, same kind of thing. Spotty stuff, nothing widespread. Probably a little less active on Saturday and even less active on Sunday. Sunday could be a dry day. We may have to take that 10 down to 0, but we're going 30-20 the next 2 days at least. So spotty stuff continues for tomorrow and for Saturday. Temperature-wise, here's where we stand right now. 83 Harlingen, Weslaco, Edinburg, 85 Brownsville and Port Isabel. There's 83 in Raymondville, 84 to 88 in the west. Overnight tonight, still relatively mild, humid, spotty showers early this evening. About 80 at the beach for a low, everybody else in the 70s. And then tomorrow, it's still October, and we're going to be in the 90s across a lot of the valley. East-southeasterly winds about 10 to 15. The beach, the cool spot, at 88 tomorrow. Here's where it gets more interesting, though. Take a look at the 7-day rain or temperature outlook. We go 90, 93, 95. Monday is transition day. That's when we get our first significant front of the season. It looks like it'll be in, let's just say midday right now. And ahead of it, temperatures warm to the 80s. If it comes a little earlier, we're not going to get that warm. Comes later, that high could be a little bit higher. But once the front comes through, temperatures are going to drop. We're likely going to be in the 60s by the end of the day, where we will stay all day Tuesday, maybe even upper 50s. Then we bounce back, but only to the upper 60s on Wednesday and back to 75 on Thursday. But what a change. 30-degree drop from one afternoon to the next. It looks like that front due in on Monday. One front on top of us right now, cooling the rest of the state. Look at that, 46 in Dalhart, most of the state in the 70s, and of course we've been in the 80s today. There's the front right on top of us. That's the trigger point for showers and thunderstorms today. That front kind of hangs around for a while yet, so there could be spotty stuff again tomorrow. Front eventually lifts out, moves off to the north and goes away. With that, though, one front forms in West Texas, but another one comes down from the north. This is the one that has the cool air. It catches up. The whole thing moves across Texas on Monday. This model ends early Monday morning with the front still to the north of us, triggering some showers and thunder showers and some of that undercutting winter kind of rain, you know, where it's just overcast and drizzly. That could happen beginning Monday afternoon. Could last for 2 or 3 days, it looks like at this point. So that's what we're looking at next week, a big change starting on Monday. If you're traveling in the morning, we start off at about 78 here, but look at the rest of the state, 50s and 60s, and by afternoon, most of the state, most of the southern part of the state recovers, but North Texas does not. They stay in the 60s all day tomorrow in the Dallas area. So for us for tonight, under, let's just call it partly cloudy skies, maybe a leftover shower or two, 74. For your low temperature. Then back to 90 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies, spotty showers, not as active as today, but there'll still be stuff on the radar, I think. A little less activity on Saturday, maybe an afternoon shower, thunder shower on the sea breeze. Sunday, for the most part, is dry and very warm. 95 could be conservative. Parts of the valley could get close to 100. It's the day before the front. Monday's high will depend on timing of the front. It could be warmer or colder than that, depending on the timing. But once the front goes through, look at those numbers for the middle part of next week. Coolest weather we've seen in quite some time. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.